Hey guys, Mobile Geezer here, and for anyone that I haven't as yet wished a happy new year, a very blessed, safe, and prosperous happy new year. So, I'm going to start the new year off a little bit on a sour note because I have another malware app thanks to Tom's guide, but I think it's better that I try to give you a heads up about these malware apps than just let them hang out there and people don't know they're out there.
Let's do this!
This is the first one I found for the new year, and this one just came out today. And of course, this is on Tom's Guide, which is where we get most of our malware information. So let me share screen. And this came out today, as I said, by Anthony Spadafora, who publishes most of these articles. New malware attack is so nasty, it can hijack your Google account using expired cookies. That's pretty nasty. How to stay safe. Info stealing malware strains have begun using expired cookies to take over Google accounts. So this is pretty nasty stuff. So let's drop this into reader view, see if we can get rid of some of these ads. Several info stealing malware strains are actively exploiting an undocumented Google OAuth endpoint named multi-login to take over Google accounts even after a password reset. As reported by Bleeping Computer, this exploit allows certain malware strains to restore expired authentication cookies, which are then used to log into victims' Google accounts. So the cookies, the expiring cookies, are put there as expired, so people can't hack into you, but they found a way to use those and reactivate them. So it tells us all about it here. Of the various browser cookies used on the web, session cookies are a special type of cookie that contain authentication information. If you've ever opened up your browser and went right into a site you previously logged in on, this is done using session cookies. However, these types of cookies are designed to have a short lifespan before expiring so that they can't be used by hackers to indefinitely log into stolen accounts. But they found a way to bring them back. Not for good, thank God, and there are ways around it. Back in November of last year, the cyber criminals behind Luma and Rhadamanthus info-stealing malware strains claimed that they were able to restore expired Google authentication cookies that were stolen in cyber attacks. This is very serious stuff. With these cookies in hand, the hacker can gain unauthorized access to your Google account even after you've logged out, reset your password, or their session has expired. Restoring expired Google authentication cookies. In an effort to better explain how hackers are using this new zero-day exploit, the cybersecurity firm CloudSec has released a new report. In the report, the firm's researchers explained that the exploit was first revealed by a threat actor called Prisma, and I remember seeing Prisma before in some past reports we've done, in a Telegram post back in October of last year. In the post, they explained that they had found a way to restore Google authentication cookies that had expired. Boy, these people are smart. From here, CloudSec then reverse engineered the exploit, which led to the discovery that it uses an undocumented Google OAuth endpoint named multi-login. I don't know exactly what an OAuth endpoint is, but obviously these people do, which is used to synchronize accounts across a number of different Google services. By abusing this endpoint, info-stealing malware is able to extract tokens and account IDs from Chrome profiles that are logged into a Google account. With this stolen information, there are two critical pieces of data: the GAIA ID and encrypted tokens. These encrypted tokens are decrypted using an encryption stored with Chrome's local state file, and this encryption key can also be used to decrypt any saved passwords in a victim's browser, which makes perfect sense. I used to work with encrypted keys myself. By using the stolen token, back in my programming days, for those of you who don't know, I was a programmer for 34 years. By using the stolen tokens in Google's multi-login endpoint, hackers can regenerate expired Google service cookies and maintain persistent access to compromised accounts. It's worth noting that an authentication cookie can only be regenerated once. And that's good to know. If a user resets their Google password, if they don't, it can be regenerated multiple times. How to stay safe from attacks exploiting this zero-day flaw. Fortunately, Google is aware of this issue, and in a statement to the Hacker News, a company spokesperson has provided further details along with some tips on how users can protect themselves while using Chrome. Stealing cookies and session tokens is nothing new, and as the search giant points out, it has taken action to secure any compromised accounts detected. Likewise, Google's spokesperson points out that simply signing out of the affected browser will revoke a user's session cookies. At the same time, the company recommends that users turn on enhanced safe browsing in Chrome for additional protection against malware and phishing attacks. You should also regularly change your Google password to keep your account safe from hackers. If you have a hard time coming up with the new passwords, a password generator can help, and all of the best password managers also offer this feature. As for protecting yourself and your devices from malware and hackers, you should be using the best antivirus software on your PC, the best Mac antivirus software on your Apple computers, and one of the best Android antivirus apps on your Android smartphone. Now that hackers have figured out how to add the ability to restore session cookies to their malware, expect more malware strains to adopt this feature as Google works to crack down on cookie and token theft in Chrome. So yeah, Google's going to keep working on it, and they're going to keep trying to defeat whatever Google comes up with. So just thought you guys should know about this. You know, I like to try to keep you guys up to date with this malware stuff, and thank God Tom's Guide seems to always do that for us, especially Anthony Spadafora. So as usual, this is going to be in the malware apps and data breaches to watch for playlist, and hopefully we have enough information here for none of us to have to deal with this exploit. So as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like my content, please share the videos with friends, family, or whomever you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I upload. And please hit the thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm. And let's always remember, we all do better when we love each other.